Oh, chat, are we back?
I'm shy. Oh my god.
Pussy didn't stand a chance. Counting all these bands, dicky pants in advance. Call me Triple H, Herman Mans. Herman on my neck, Herman's on my wrist and pants. Herman's on my bitch when I take her out to France. Harrietta for Rosetta, Cartier her lens.
Yo, what's good, y'all? Don't want to sound like a Berleezy, but what's good, y'all? It feels great to be making another video. Today, I want to go ahead and talk about villains. More importantly about villains, I want to talk about the main thing villains should be known for: fear. Their fear tactics against the audience watching, or the fear tactics against the people in the universe. People in the universe can probably not give a fuck about the villain, but we as audience see that guy mad creepy. Or us, we like to overly glaze, dick riding too much, but the people in the universe are scared shitless. Let's talk about the villains who do both. And to clarify, I'm only going off of anime and comic book villains. So first on the list, we have, okay, maybe not Invincible himself, but let's talk about the series. Season 3 just wrapped up, and I'm not gonna lie, this was a hectic time span for my boy Mark. Villains after tags after BS he had to go through. Spoiler alert, but I'm gonna be talking about it. Now, the title card could have been used, and I could have gone with the Invincible variants, but I'm not gonna talk about them. I'm gonna talk about Conquest. Now, let me be clear. This entire video was made because of this nigga. I really can't explain it. This guy has to fucking go. So in the final episode of Invincible, Conquest makes his entrance by telling Mark that he was given time to prepare Earth. Basically the same shit other Viltrumites had told him in season 2. Mark wasn't having it because, like I said, bullshit between bullshit. He got tired, so they both collide and a big ass crash. And at first glance, I'm thinking Conquest would just be another big villain for Mark that would make him overgo his boundaries and make him go stronger. I couldn't have been even more wrong if I tried. There's reasons why in anime, niggas like Kenpachi or Luck from Black Clover aren't genuine villains, like they aren't actual enemies to society, because niggas like Conquest do not care about an objective. Niggas think I'm out here fighting to save the day, but nigga, I really just like to fight. That's what goes through Conquest's mind, and he actually says this, not verbatim, but this is what the nigga goes through. This is his fuel, his enjoyment, his pleasure in this show. Several signs throughout this fight really got me going and thinking this nigga truly had to go. The first instance is how this nigga handled Oliver. Now, this is Invincible. They don't hold back on anything. They aren't a stereotypical superhero show. They might have some generic cliches. Who gives a fuck about that, truly? This is Invincible. Anything and everything will go, and Conquest was about to turn that nigga a new piece. I was actually sitting here thinking, bruh, ain't no way Oliver is about to be put into a pack in this form. What also really got me going through that fight is when they get tossed up into space and Mark landed him a good hit, and instead of taking it like a champ, Conquest is what his name is. Conquest basically blows out a blood bubble from his broken jaw, and because he in space, there's no oxygen, he formed his blood bubble into a heart and flicked it towards Mark while breaking it. That was strike 2. But my final strike with this nigga Conquest is around the end or climax of the fight, is where he gives what's probably going to be a very iconic speech later.
As hell, get off that nigga dick, bro. What is you doing?
What? No, you right. I was dick riding.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You gotta calm down.
I'm just going to play it.
I am so lonely. All the other Viltrumites are scared of me. No one talks to me. No one wants to be my friend. They think I am unstable. They send me from planet to planet committing atrocities in their name. And as I get better at it, they fear me more and more. I am a victim of my own success. Conquest. I don't even get a real name. Only a purpose. Some days I feel so alone I could cry, but I don't. I never do. Because what would be the point? Not a single person in the entire universe would care. Take it to your grave.
Do I need more? Do I truly need more for y'all to know why this nigga truly had to go? Like, there's so much more I could probably go into it, but those are my 3 strikes. On to the next villain. Now, since I did center this entire video around Conquest, it was kind of hard to find another person to put in this video, but somebody in particular that I think was even more despisable of Conquest. And to my JoJo fans, I got you. So out of all 9 parts of JoJo, I'm not gonna cap, out of all the antagonists of JoJo, none of them freaked me out than this guy here. Cioccolata, I think that's how you pronounce the name. He is one of the secondary antagonists of part 5 of JoJo, and he's truly a lost cause. I don't really know why he does the shit he does. So before working for the main antagonist of part 5, Cioccolata worked as a surgeon or a doctor somewhere in Italy. Here's why he deserves to be on this list. I'm going to list off a name of horrendous acts against humanity. Here's one of the offenses. He will tell completely healthy people that they were sick and they need operations on. Act 2, he would reduce anesthesia on said patients so they will be able to wake up midway through the operation. One of the niggas literally seen his entrails out of inside his body. He used to take care of elderly people. What they didn't know was he was lacing them niggas. And also, he would be in their ears manipulating and gaslighting them, telling people that their family doesn't love them and no one's coming to save them. I don't even know enough serial killers and modern day horror movies who's more twisted than this nigga, to be honest. He records the elderly expression when he tells things like that so they can drive themselves to suicide. He thrives off basically death. Anything concept of death in his own hands, he enjoys that shit. He deserved every lick of punches Giorno gave that nigga and more. This homeboy Seko could get a spot on this list, but truly I think that nigga just was special needs, so I'm not gonna really count him on this list. Now for this final villain, really, he's been talked about so many times on YouTube, I'm not even gonna bother getting deep into him, but Reverse Flash is a true definition of a nigga gotta go, bro. He's a menace to Barry. He's probably the biggest enemy to anybody since Dio to the fucking Joestar, so we just got off of JoJo. Reverse Flash has also came back multiple times, so I really think he got to go. There's no way a nigga of his caliber comes back every now and then. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today. If you like what you see, if you want a part 2, just let me know in the comments, give some suggestions, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.